got a question for you guys. You ever lay down on a creeper, you're doing your things under the truck, your car, you run over your hair with the wheels? That should be on your bucket list if you have it. Anyways, right now I'm attacking the back of the Blazer. In an earlier episode I said that I'm going to lower it and don't tell my wife. Well, that's the truth. I got to do this machine around, so that's why it's taking me so long to get the back down after I've done the front. So today we're going to take this bottom leaf out, put 3-inch blocks on it, and then inspect the brakes, the rear end, do all that while we're in there. I suspect we'll be rebuilding this, but there's also the option of converting it to rear disc. So that's where we're at right now. So let's get to work. Chrome sockets, they're always begging to go on an impact. So we're gonna grant this one its wish. Did it. I'm not going to tighten this up until I get that side over there in the same point so I can get the drive shaft in its place. So I can get the axle set in place just right. Then I'll come in and lock it down. But let me get that side over there to the same point. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to slowly tighten each one up until these washers down here stop spinning. That way we know we got a good even tightening on it. Alright, we're pretty well tight. I'm going to cut these down lower. And I'll come back with a torque wrench later. Make sure they're all within torque spec. Let's inspect these brakes. A little rubber cover on the back, on the bottom. We're gonna have to probably release some of that tightening to get the drum off. So we're looking at these things. So we are adjusting them backwards. Usually you only do this to tighten the brakes. Okay, so that's our rivet. So we're pretty thin here. You can see just how thin the shoes are left. Both sides are worn pretty well. Kind of expected that with having to adjust the adjuster backwards, and you can see it's adjusted out pretty far right here. What you can see in there. The screw that's adjusted out pretty far. So now we need to look at our drum and see if that's something we'll be able to save. You can see all the dust in there. I mean, There's a ridge on there. Let's get some brake cleaner, hit it real quick. Not sure if it's showing up pretty good or not on the camera. We've got some something going on here. There's a lot of pitting. You can see the lines in it, the ridges. So at best, oh, and there's a big lip up here too. But right there is pretty bad. This is not a drum I would reuse. It's worn pretty good. It's really uneven. A lot of ridges on it. So we can assume the other side looks just as good. So all this amazing goodness means a complete rear brake overhaul. We're looking at new drums, new shoes. I usually like to get the new hardware kit with it. Just get all new springs. It just makes life easier. Wheel seals don't appear to be leaking, but I'll get in a job this far and not replace that. So this is where I debate if I want to keep drums on it or convert it over to the disc brakes. So something I'll have to figure out. Alright guys, that's going to end it for now. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, watch as we continue on the journey, see what we do next.